That is so frustrating. Okay. No, I didn't care. But no, we've already got it. We already got it. Someone else was coming on our way to bring our dog in for nails. She usually always does bring us food. I was laughing with her. I was like, "You only come when like we forgot our lunch." So she already got it. So we've already eaten. I was just knowing you were coming up and realizing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they close at 6. Okay. He's okay. I was just saying he's just been sitting there getting pet by Jesse. He might get a few French fries, so he's doing great. Are you out?
No, I'm grabbing the trash.
Oh. Okay, well we'll see you before 6 then. Okay, bye. What do you need, the trash can?
She needs it for the hair.
Oh, here you go. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna eat as I go. That's what I usually do anyway. We don't normally bring our food. We don't like to take. Uh-oh, what are you doing on the table? Take a break. Well, Jesse does, but I don't. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. That's it. Well, I tutor on Monday and Thursday. Sunday I home. Sunday I take care of my own dog. Well, Aspen is a Joy Ricky. And I'm struggling. I'm going to have to go home and look up. I can't remember. Orion, he's a Joy Ricky too. That might be his brother right there. And, I've got it on his paperwork. I'm having a menopausal moment. And Rory is a Titan, I think cupcake. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Totally. Yes. I usually only charge 20 for nails anyway. So you're
she needs to do his ears.
Tell him it's done. I think he looks great with shaved ears. I like the look. Some people don't. I think it's a very masculine thing to do. But like this dog right here, I take her ears. She stays in this kind of short German. And
Comes it on your nails? Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? Chicken, chicken, bacon, bacon, bacon. Why are you shaking? Chicken, chicken, bacon, bacon, bacon. Good girl.
she's been struggling with ear infections, and their vet thinks there might be an obstruction in the ear, which I really think I would have felt, but Jessie just lays down right there. I need to get her some kind of little fold-out cot. Sometimes she takes a nap.
I gotta get a picture. You know, sometimes it's kind of nice to have pictures of things that,
Yeah.
if you're always taking pictures and different people and stuff. Let me see if I can get a picture.
Maybe I'll use it because I needed a picture for my website. I would have thought I would have brushed my hair. So on the way in, I left the house right after a shower, and I drove the bus, which AC doesn't work. So my hair was wet and flapping. And so I looked extra crazy this morning since it air dried with the windows down, driving the bus.
I don't think so.
I walked in and I looked in the mirror and I was like, woo,
You're like
sister.
one of these people that has great hair always. So I got some cute pictures of Jessie, and then I got this one.
Thank you. Oh,
I'll
good. Send them to me.
text them to you.
I'm getting ready to update this website here too. The only pictures I have are from this view from my iPod, which is usually like my butt and armpit, so it's never very attractive.
Well, I'm glad, thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
He's so happy. He loves to, it's funny, he loves to get out of the house now. He's like,
And remember, he was shy when he would freeze in public.
yes.
I remember.
I think he just likes to go places. Like, he doesn't like to be stuck in the house. When I leave, and he stays downstairs and looks out the window and watches the TV. And then, Saffron stays upstairs with Terry. When she'll go there, but he does not want to go. He's like,
Take me with you.
and so he's
That makes me so happy because I knew it wasn't like a bad temperament issue, but sometimes you just don't enjoy being out. I'm really glad you got over it.
yeah, and he seems to be good. I mean, I guess we'll see. I think maybe like crazy driving will make it not like too much for me, but yeah, let me text you these pictures. Do you want me to get any other angles or anything?
No, they're great.
This is what I have.
Oh, that one's pretty. Okay.
That one.
Right. I don't want to look like I'm 9 months pregnant. My daughter is.
Beautiful.
Well, I was telling my friend, I tutor their son on Monday and Wednesdays, or Monday and Thursdays, and she had some extra pants or something, and I was like, girl, right now I'm 14, 16. And she was like, are you kidding me? And I said, I pendulum swing from 10 to 16 back and forth, and I said, I don't even care. I said, it just all has to do with my activity level, what I happen to be eating the last 3 months as a size. Like, yeah, like I have a huge swing. I was telling her, most of my clothes I have like a hair tie to one deal because when I'm at my biggest right now. When I'm big, like they fit, and then like I don't feel like healthy is all I care. And I have this huge 40-pound swing that I can do.
Yeah, I have this thing that's going on.
That's when I it is for me too.
It's all like right here, and I'm like, I did not have this before. I mean, like my sister, she does, because I mean, you guys have got babies and stuff, but like, this isn't going to be, like, I've never had a big one. And I think it's all that cortisol stuff they say,
Yeah, for sure. But you gotta exercise to get it out and eat meat, only meat. And I love bread too much to give it up.
Too much bread, I know.
Like once I get tired of being fat, which I really don't care honestly, but sometimes I'm like, okay, fine, I will get back down to normal. And if I just eat meat, I can eat as much meat as I want, and I will lose weight and I look beautiful.
It's all about
It's the carbs and sugars
yeah,
for
like,
me.
you know what I've got really bad about desserts? Like, I go through these phases where I just eat like I was like, you want a milkshake? Because I like love ice cream, and I'm like, I gotta stop. But anyway.
I'm half and half on it. I usually can't turn down chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate's a big deal.
When it's like my chocolate brownie covered in chocolate with chocolate ice cream on it with that hard crusty chocolate poured on top of it. Yeah. Yeah, that gets me.
I'm so excited that Jessie's getting the ride sparkles today.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter just came down and she spent the weekend and she's a horsewoman. So we kind of got a Frankenstein saddle put together because it's got like straps off this saddle and straps off that one. Oh no, but it's fine, it works. It's that was our holdup because I really didn't know how exactly to pull all those straps off all the other ones to make this saddle work. But Jessie's got what she needs now, and it's able to stay on the horse. And we've got a really nice horse. Well, we get on her at 7 and we go until it starts getting dusky, and then Jessie. Yeah, so every night we're doing that.
Might be nice is like one of those yoga mats. You could just
Yeah.
roll it up or something.
Exactly.
And I
need to
or
bring
have
those.
something that's like one of those things that you put on the and it pulls. So it's soft, but it's not like
I
way. Well, you know what this whole picture is. I'm just gonna do it. They have clocks that will like fold like that. So she really does want to do that. Just pull it out. But she just
Yeah. So
I mean, you know, she said she was tough. She didn't need anything.
well, she is pretty tough, and that is right. But I just would like.
No, I was just thinking if
About
I
2 inches
were
off the
going to
floor.
take a nap, I probably want one of those. Like I have a really good yoga mat that I never used, but yoga's mat. But then I think I ruined it, so I can't bring that to you. I was just thinking of something maybe I had that might be in the car, but I don't think I have it in the
No.
car.
She's fine. I just have to remember to do it. I actually have really scruffy looking, blown up, roll up, air up mattresses. You know, the kind camping where
Yeah, we have those. I haven't.
when you unroll it, it like sucks up air and then you can squish it out.
Yeah, those are cool.
Well, I've got those in the bus because I am a terrible night driver, and
Okay, so when you feel extra padding.
well, no, I will wreck if I'm driving in the dark. So I've had to pull over and take a nap. And so I put those rolled up in the bus because for danger, especially in the bus, like I can't not be awake and alert while I'm driving that thing. And so we pulled it out and we just rolled those out, took about an hour nap, and then was able to roll them back up and get back on the road. So I've got them even in the bus right now, but I just pulled them out.
Well, you know what?
They're just grubby looking. I would like to get her something cute for in there. Just so excited to see her.
I wish I had my nephew's cot still in my house, but I don't. Well, it was, you know, they had to get this cot because they would come see me and, you know, it was big in the cabin. That was like thing.
Was it one of those that squished up like I'm talking about, a small one?
Well,
We just
was a
have to be able to put it-
fold-up one.
we have to
You could put it under a bed or something, but it,
He has to get
but
all
I
the
took
way
it back and, you know, they only slept on it a couple times. And I was like, what do y'all want to do with this? I think he ended up wanting to sleep it. So he's like an adult now, so I don't know. I guess it's still, an adult can sleep on it, but
Yeah.
I can't think that it's very comfy.
Well, if you're just catching a 20-minute nap, then
I think that's a great idea to give them, but you know what, sometimes it's kind of fun to, like, I mean, like, she really doesn't want to fall asleep. I think now that I'm older, it hurts me to do that kind of stuff, but
when I was traveling with my daughters recently to Christmas, we went to Costa Rica, and we had these layovers in the airport. I really told me how old I was because I used to be able to, make a pallet or curl up on a couple of chairs and be able to fall asleep. I'm too old for that now. I was like, every I could feel the hard surface on the chair. My bones were digging into the ear rest, armrest. I was like, this is where the birds
that's
eat.
hilarious.
So
Terry always had like a really comfy sleeping bag, and he used to take it everywhere because you know, like he used to be that person, and so like a giant child.
Yeah.
So he'd always have to have his sleeping bag around the living room.
yeah.
But
Well, I told you I have one in my bus because of that reason. I mean, I would rather pull over and take a nap than to think, oh, I can do it, and then lose Jesse and I's life because it's just too.
Is that like a mirror thing on your iPhone? That's cool. Your video too.
I do. Well, I live stream
Oh,
on Providential Poodles. All his groups are on there.
I like
If you ever look on YouTube, Providential Poodles. I'm not entertaining. It's more like a nanny cam. I usually put my headphones on and I'm listening to some kind of podcast or something.
You're not talking usually on
No, I'm not one of those entertainer ones. It's more like a nanny cam. It's kind of a record of like what the dogs look like before or after and how they age. I just think it's cool. Yeah. Yeah. But usually it's just me listening to my iPad. I mean, I usually have these on and I've got something playing over here and nobody's tuning in to watch me. That's why it's got the dog in full view. And they usually see my armpit every once in a while. That's it.
You do that though. What are you gonna do to him today?
Who? This one? This is Rory. It's her, and No, it's okay. And she is in kind of this modified German right here, and they just want her to come down a little shorter because of the heat. So that she'll have the same haircut, a little shorter. I like on these haircuts to cut them in before I go to the blow dryer because a lot less hair has to be washed and dried, but I can't get my combs through it. So
Did you already give her a bath?
no, I'm doing all the pre-work. So
I'll let you go. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for
Thank you.
And do you feel like that's enough?
Yes. I know it had pre-cost. That was enough to cover the trend. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. I just appreciate everything. And y'all have a great weekend. And that will be good. Aw, thank you. Only the average right.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Of course. And he was
Take it, Rory.
happy that y'all are doing good. Says
No,
hello.
no,
Thanks
that's
y'all
okay.
for always being such good friends. We appreciate it. Take care. Thank you. Take care. Have a good rest of the summer. Stay cool, okay?
Okay. I will need your help after when I wash her, Jesse, to vacuum in here because I am on crunch time. 1 hour to get Rory done. And Jake is still coming to pick up Nigel. And he's probably chatty too. I'm going over the top and hitting the sides because again we're too long. These nails are too long. So I'm trying to encourage the quick get pulled back. And let them understand. Why are you like standing on your tippy toes? Hmm? Why are you like standing on your tippy toes? You didn't want any of this? This is nummy. It's a nummy. What do you think of that? That's not so bad, huh? Yeah, I didn't think it was so bad. That Uncle Baby. It's too hard to get it, huh? Get it from my finger. Got a bunch of nail dust on my finger. Uncle Baby. Okay. Just trying to think of what is my smartest plan. You're gonna have to go down so low. go in reverse because this is really narrowing up in her neck. It was really shorter. It's a bummer because I was hoping to leave this. But this is where the collar goes. It's a lot, huh, Mama? I'm using a 4. Probably use a shorter blade than these mats. I really am trying to go here on the dog. It's a really beautiful dog. Good girl, Rory. Good girl, Rory. Yeah? What? For what? The vacuum? No. When I get her in the bathtub, that's when. Because after the bath, I'll need to be able to blow dry, and I don't want to blow all this hair all over. Okay, turn. I know, you're not a showdown like your brother. You're like, what do you want me to do? You want me to do what? It's your turn. Silly girl. Okay, turn. Good dog. Good girl. Standing a little bit awkward. She's a little bit awkward. That's Matt's right there. I'm just getting ready to text you. 6 o'clock.
No, you're fine. I just got off work, so whatever.
You can take Aspen, and I'm glad you came now though, because I was gonna save some of this. She's really matted, and so I can't save the link.
Honestly, once she's been rolling on the grass anyway, and it's been so hot lately, I feel bad.
So I was saving it. So
Where was that
this
at?
is between her skin, right? So it looks on the outside like we're fine. You see what's right next to her skin. So I'm
Honestly,
still doing her, and it's taking me a little bit because I've got to muscle it underneath. But I'm on a 4, which is the longest blade that I have. So she won't look naked. But once I get the bulk of this.
She's been so bad. I feel so bad.
Well, and Brittany mentioned we might take her shorter, so I was like, well, she's gonna go shorter now. So, because I
honestly, I think the German cut for her was pretty much to her money. So like last night, she took her around for like a mom. She was dead.
she's hot.
And like she doesn't lay in bed.
She's hot. So this will be good. I'll still have the same shape. It's just gonna be a lot shorter on the top knot. And you know she'll still feel very soft because this is a pretty long length. But
That's what I used to do.
a 4. So there's only a few places where I was really like getting her under, but otherwise it's coming off pretty good. It's not a really to use this blade. It's easier to get them washed and blown out and then use the blade on it. But for this amount of hair to wash and dry, it would have been like 2 extra hours. So we're trying to take all the hair off first. But Aspen's good, and he's just on a regular old maintenance, and I wasn't too hyper particular about anything. Just got his shave spots, trimmed up his lines. I'm moving his front bracelets up because they were too short for some reason, and that's me. So I don't know why I made him too short last time, but when I was looking at him this time, I'm like, they're too short. So anyhow, and you're gonna find it weird, but I'm hoping that it'll help. I put like a thing of hair gel, really like I smeared it like this into it, so his hair is like sort of sitting like this, and I did that on purpose so all these hairs that I want to grow out aren't hanging down like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you're like, why is it like crusty like this? I literally am trying to glue them back for a little bit, and so that they're not hanging in his eyes. So maybe.
But honestly, you can see better than you do with his other cuts.
Yeah. And this one doesn't have to have super long, but we want a little bit longer than it is. And so,
honestly, with her, we've been brushing her less, but we're literally torturing her every day, taking her ears and stuff.
yeah,
I don't want to torture her so much. So.
yeah. Well, that's why I took down Aspen last time I had him. I was like, you know what? This is our last torture groom. We're going to go back to easy grooms because he's so good on the table. It just wasn't nice, to be brushing out the mat. So we'll stay over.
I think about every night with her, I have to lay her down with her, digging her ear, trimming down. I think next week we take her in, we're going to do that appointment.
And I'm going to just put a cotton ball in it and not mess with it so that she doesn't get any water in it from the bath.
Yeah.
But, I don't put water in the ear. I flush it with the alcohol, the thing that evaporates, but,
So they said they saw some first turnip, they probably dug in deeper than I did. They're like, I've had her laying down for life, I'm just looking.
I know, I go in when I clean with my finger, and I haven't today, but I've never felt like an instruction. So when you said that, I was like, wow, but it could make some answers. That's what that good equipment is for.
Well, so it happened after, I think it was Simon. Simon came over, we got rid of all the puppies. And right after we got rid of all the puppies, Simon said, right as he left, she got the ear infection. So I don't know if they were rolling around and grass got stuck in there.
Well, that's a thing. Like one of those spear grasses to get embedded in the skin, and you won't even know it's there, and it can cause all kind of trouble.
I think Asa ran from me one time. She was chasing a deer. Did I say that?
No.
So that dog was mentioned. And so she saw a deer and took off, and her parents probably were with the So I'm full sprint through the woods chasing this dog.
Yes.
She would run 10 miles chasing something.
Yes.
Thankfully, the deer jumped over some high fence. She couldn't get over. So I catch her. We get back up the house. She gets spear grass all in her face, paws. So I shaved her down completely, feeling around and finding the ends of them. And that dog was so good. I literally had a razor, just cut her face and pull her out. She sits down to do it. I felt that when I actually cut this her out. I'm really like, I thought it was super graphic.
Oh,
But she sat and she let me do all of it.
Yeah?
Flexion.
yeah, because she knew you were helping her. Last piece, more going in the bag. What time is it? How much time I got?
Oh, no, it's 5.
What is it?
5.
Okay.
Brittany forgot to bring. Thank you. Calm down.
And there's a big rally at all the dogs passing. I was telling her no.
September 5th, it's a Saturday. It's my birthday party. Vacation. So if y'all were interested, she will text you a picture. She will bring
Just text me a
her.
picture. Don't worry about it. Don't waste your card.
We have big old bounce house, double water.
Alright. Jessie could bring the sparkle. She can show up all sparkly. And especially if she wants to give her some tasks to do, like she could be a helper. And she just.
And honestly, they're probably all set up ready to go. Whatever.
I know Orion came up, another one of my dogs, just to get a nail trim earlier, and him and Aspen were getting along just fine. They were like, "You a poodle? Yeah, I'm a poodle. What are you doing?" they were making friends. It's funny, they have a cream poodle and a black poodle for me too.
Okay.
They brought their black one up. He's called Orion because he has a weird miss mark right here, and it looks like the Orion belt.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they have Saffron because her ears have a little bit of red in them. It gets dark, saffron color. So that's why Orion and Saffron. I thought I liked their names a lot. Stay. You're still up there. You're still up there, Mama. Yeah.
So after our last dog sitting game, we had River and Simon. Aspen was very dominant.
Oh, yeah. He's done with those. Well, you know why? It's because the testosterone.
Well, he was to us too.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So
too
he
much
tested.
testosterone in the air.
So like Brittany, he was like, kept coming over and he was like super affectionate. Like, we both thought, I was like, okay, you finally get your time because he kept coming over licking us a lot, licking us a lot. Well, then he was, exerting dominance. So Brittany would kick him off and brushed him on accident and get a mess over the couch. And we're like,
Oh! Oh!
and she went to like push him. We're like, okay, that's enough, So anyway, that was funny.
Like, he could
No, he,
erupted? Oh.
yeah.
Yes, I have to say Aspen would be very easy to collect from. Some dogs get nervous and like, excuse me, what are you doing? And sometimes they're like, here you go.
Because like he jumped on and lashed her arms off, so she kind of like was trying to kick him off, but she touched it on accident and like all over the couch. She was like, really? Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. Yes, that is that boy right there. That's the mini. That's the mini stud to my studs. I mean, to my minis. He looks like a wreck right now, I know, but it's okay. You might need his owner may give him before he's waiting to be picked up. His owner likes him super long, and he made all this commentary about how he likes him looking like a lion. So he said the fatal words. You can do what you want to him.
All right, got it. I think we met his owner. We met you one time, but you could pick up a drop
Oh,
off dogs
okay.
at his house. I think one time maybe.
Yes.
Is there any
It's somewhere around Rock.
I think we met you. Is that cat out there?
So he had taken scissors to a box, so he did all that on his face, and he didn't want to take off all his hair. And he had all these nails. So, have you seen him on his yet? I couldn't actually make it look like a man.
Okay, that's good. Do you want to come over by me?
So my secret hope is that he'll actually hate that cut and get him groomed more often, because the last time he was groomed, it was with me about a year ago. It was his wife's dog, and she, is passed. He loves him, and he loves him a lot. But he's a guy, a You can tell that the wife was in charge of the grooms prior. Okay, so I'm going to wash this out. It's going to be pretty much this. I'm just going to tidy it after I get it nice and washed and blown straight. So we're coming really short because all this was matted. So I had to pull. It's all right. And her nails also are way long. Luckily we can see them. I already dremeled them, so I took them off and dremeled them to the quick. But I did that thing where I went on top and on the sides. So hopefully they'll pull back and either bring her by here or dremel it yourself. But you don't need an appointment Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday if you've got the dog. I can do her nails easy breezy. I just hop over, it takes 5 or 10 minutes and go. Because I cut off a good bit and they're still too long because we want them to be above the black. So we want a good that mount still, and that's got full of quick in there. So
That's a pretty good.
okay, I'm gonna put her in the bath. She's like, "No, you're not." Yes, I am. Okay, Jessie, now it's time to vacuum. I prepared Jessie that I was gonna need her help because I'm
You're the vacuum girl.
She's the vacuum girl so that I can blow dry when the bath is done and I don't blow hair everywhere.
You're not going anywhere yet, Esther.
Okay, I'm in a headphone so I can
Okay.
go on
We'll
this.
walk around the shop with him.
Okay, perfect.
Would you laugh if I told you that I fell asleep in this room without any blanket or pillow? I just was on the floor and I just took like an hour and then I'm dead.
Sound like me.
I know what you can do. I know I'm so indebted to you, but every dog that I groom pays $20 here. So until I pay after that, it would be really just to pay one of the privately here. So if you tell them I'm paying for my 2 rooms, then that's no big deal. Oh, has she? Oh, good. I haven't kept record. Well, I know that I owed you, so I'm terrible with that. But I never wanted, I separate and all that stuff. But, and so that part of the room, then, so if we tell her 2 rooms, that'll take care of what I would have to pay them, and then that way I'm not out. Okay. Jessie, I need, oh, you're right here. I didn't need you. Nigel. blow drying. I need that put back. I'm going to start up here until you get all this done, okay?
Okay.
I'm ready to blow dry.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I don't know what happened here.
Okay, that's because we're probably on the same wall. Okay, I'm gonna plug back into this because I've got to keep going.
And then
What color that we do the breaker? So will you hand him off, Nigel?
Yes.
Okay, and thank you for this. Hi, Jake.
Oh,
Hi.
Nigel.
how are you, Jesse?
Let me grab Nigel for
Good
you.
to see you.
Oh, you too. Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you been? Oh, I know how you've been.
I'm glad I got here before you left.
Yeah, well, I know, and I'm on crunch. The end of the day is always my worst time, so I won't be able to
figured
chat much. But
No, so I have some cash.
give me 20. That's all I have to pay for having him here today, and then we'll work it out because we'll work out the stud fee. So that way I'm not out money, but then I will.
I don't want you to be out money. I want
Yeah.
you to be.
And that will pass on to them, and then we'll figure it out. Because I started talking to, in fact, ChatGPT about, not ChatGPT, Claude. I was loading in all of this stuff so that I can get all the right numbers and not, you know.
Okay, well, as long as you're covered for what, I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, between the two things. Hey, there he is.
We'll figure it out.
He hasn't even seen me yet.
No, okay, so I left his face fuzzy because that's what you like. And then I made him look like a lion, and in my hopes that you'll either love it and be tickled, or you'll hate it and you'll get him groomed sooner. We'll bring him back and go take him out of this ridiculous. Here, Jesse, bring her. I just want to fix something on his face. He does. I bet. So, but this is the.
I think so. People really like him. Oh.
So anyway, so I
He looks great.
left his lion tail and I took him off, and this is intentional the way this is
Yeah,
done like
yeah.
this to be a lion mane. So you can laugh, and if you hate it, that means you have to bring him back and get him groomed
Okay.
because the year's too long.
Yeah, oh, I know. It was too.
And you
It's
can.
been not a good
I
year.
know. It's me too. Trust me.
So, Jesse, can you hold?
Oh, the woes of this year has
I
gotten
forgot to
me.
bring this issue.
Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this guy. Good to see you. To the front, get the front legs. Go like this. They're being a great help for them. ahead and get all your stuff, get it loaded up into the bus. Because once we're done hand off Rory, all Mommy's going to do is clean up and go. We have to clean up fast. We are going to come back here tomorrow. We've got later to do. Thank you for your help, Jessie. Sorry that I was just there. Here. It's okay. It makes you keep it home. Right. Aspen's hair, he had a lot of dander. I don't know if it was leftover silicone, because sometimes that's one of the reasons I hate using it, because it can stay and then get crusty and break hair, or dry skin, or I don't know.
Noticed about, I don't think it's starting to look at them back, then we're getting money. Yeah, we know I was going to ask, which darker, did you try some of that dye thing?
I didn't dye him, but I used this shampoo. It's called Black on Black by Chris Christensen.
Okay.
So it's like a rinse.
Okay.
It's not gonna like come off on your furniture or anything, but whenever I do black dogs, I use that.
The top, I mean, like the butt looks about the same, but like the head and the
I'm glad you noticed. I was hoping it would have, you know, it would make a difference. And I think if I use that on him every time, then you know the pigment will build up in his hair. It's not a dye. It's just kind of like rinse your.
Okay, mamas.
She's almost done. Rinse your. I'm just going over her whole body with a fork because when you cut before the blowout, everything changes. And she's a little damp, but I know we're punched for time, so.
She's gonna be running around with her boy.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm gonna spray her with a little bit of leave-in, and it'll let these curls go ahead and be curly. Since we're gonna shorten it, but I still want the cut to be as good as we could get it.
Is Sequoia still doing okay?
Who is it?
Is Sequoia still doing okay?
Oh, it is. It's falling apart too, like everything. So it's crazy. I mean, it still starts, but like the headlights and this thing. Yeah, we started to stop using this particular door because it wasn't latching. It's just like, I just really need another car. I just need to move on from it. But
I'll keep my eyes open, but I haven't run across anything yet.
yes. So, and the Taurus, the guy that I tutored his son, he was like, you know, thinking, and then I was like, oh, he came to the same conclusion you did, but because it's a Una something, and it has to like have equipment that pulls the whole, I don't know what all he said, but really a lot harder than normal to do what needs to be done on it. And I'm sure you know that, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, you can pull bolting out the top, but it's tight. You can pretty much everything comes out the bottom.
so
My thing is like I was telling you with that water pump leaking on it, you gotta split it, you know, it's like one of those things. I'd rather see you put your money into something else. Or good money, I bet.
right. And so, anyway, it's over at Wolf Ranch. I'm getting ready to get it towed again. I guess I'm going to tow it back to my house. I was hesitating because I don't have to tow it twice, and I was just thinking.
I mean, I drove it quite a while before it acted up on me. That's what I figured.
I drove it straight to McAllister's. I don't know if you remember, my daughter was with me. So we had been, I just picked her up from the airport, and we came here because I didn't know how to ride. I was like, come drive me here, and then you and Jessie can have your car, and I'll be off with the tourists and go home. And
remember y'all said you were going to go get something to eat or whatever.
So we drove to McAllister's to find, and then from McAllister's I pulled out onto 29, right there at that light, like where Mama Foods used to be. There's that Mob Pizza. It's there now. Anyway, and I felt it just, something just drop, and I was like, dang. So I right turned, and I died right on the entry ramp back into, on the service road, back into, like, not died, but like I lost momentum, like it wouldn't even putter. So then they got people mad at me behind me. They're honking because I'm blocking the entrance.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm in the worst freaking place. So I put it in park, and I was trying to get it in neutral, and I wasn't strong enough to move it an iota. And so these two gigantic bodybuilding black guys, I mean, they were like Hulk Hogan big guys. Like, God sent them. I can't even, like, not normal, just regular old, hunky guys. These guys were like out of a movie, came, and they were like, get in there, and they just pushed me, like, so it was pretty crazy. I was like, what are the odds that, I mean, I'm sure regular men would have stopped and helped, but like, these guys were like movie size, bustle bound men doing this stuff. So, anyway, it was,
I feel bad you didn't get better. I genuinely thought you would have.
I genuinely thought it would have gone too, and maybe it would today if I was willing to risk it. I was just kind of, I don't want to risk it when I've got Jesse. That was one of my, it took me so long getting it. I needed to get a ride here, and then also not have Jesse with me just in case, because, if I get stuck, I can call a tow truck. I mean, I guess too. It's not that big.
But I get it, I wouldn't want to break down with it, like I could.
It's just too hot.
Yeah.
It's just too hot. If we were and the weather was 80 or 90, 75 or 80, being out at over 100 or feeling like it's over 100, we're a little high and tight here. It's okay. So I'm just hem-hawing for the right answer to happen, and hadn't come to my brain yet. I'm thinking the guy that I bought the Sequoia from, if I want to trade up with him and just say, hey, with the Sequoia and the Taurus, and then let's upgrade me to something a little newer that's not falling apart. But his wife is dying and different things. So it's like, I don't want to bother him, but it might give him a distraction.
Well, I know we have some friends that they're not in a rush to buy a car. Their car's fine, but they're also looking to buy a car.
Well, they don't want either one of mine because they're just.
Well, I was thinking a car for you.
It,
The car myself. It's running garage, car with air conditioner. Really doesn't have the issues of it. It's just got 200,000 miles and wants something. But that's also the reason why they haven't jumped into getting a new one. It runs and drives. It works just fine.
she's not perfect, but we are close to 6. I'm sorry, I'm always late. I'm sorry that you got here early. I literally was spinning around to text you to say 30 minutes, and then you were right there. That's why I jumped.
No, I mean the shop closed, so
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Really sorry.
Boy, you can't have that cat.
And he focuses on that cat and knows where that cat is every time we're here. He'll stand and just face the part of the building she's in. Like he knows.
Like violently shaking.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know if he wants to play with it or eat it.
I would not risk it.
I'm not. No. So Asa used to love cats. So we got her,
Really?
and she was a puppy. She wasn't even a year old yet. And we went out of actually out of the country, and our friend offered to watch her. He was super excited to watch a puppy, and they had a big old like half tabby, half white cat. Just one of those like almost like a dog kind of cats.
Yeah.
And apparently they played. Those two all played and all kinds of stuff. So Asa loved cats. Well, most cats are terrified of dogs who run away. And so every time she saw a cat, she just wanted to play with the cat. And every single time the cat would just run away.
Cat was like, no thank you. And she's like, but why? I love you. I will be your very best friend.
But it's probably the only animal Asa would not want to eat is a cat. She's not going to eat.
Well, that is a drawback with my dogs is we don't have a cat because I have some cat killers, and even we've tried to have a cat a few times, and I just refuse to put another cat in the ground. So I say no. Although we had one dumped off on our property, and Jesse's raising it right now. As long as it stays with the chickens, it'll stay alive. But the day it goes into our yard, it's gonna be gone. And I'm telling Jesse, if you feed it and it stays, there is a risk you're gonna be holding it dead one day, just like Hope did with her kitty that she tried to have out there. And she said it's worth the risk. And I said, okay.
I think Rory, I mean, I don't think she'd be happy about getting a cat. But I think Rory might be okay.
I mean, it's good for dog breeders to have because they've had that exposure. So we're kind of at a deficit because we don't.
Problem is, you've got too many dogs now to try to introduce one now.
No, yeah. Well, a lot of them wouldn't mind, but I've got a couple of killers still. I still have Hunky. Hunky would absolutely kill it, and I just don't want to have. Like I said, I'm not putting any more animals in the ground. I can't. That's too hard.
Yeah, my friend has, he had 4 dogs and a cat. And they all did okay. But like, anytime he'd leave for work or whatever, he'd leave the house, the cat would go upstairs, and the dogs were not allowed to go. So like, they were okay, they would chase each other occasionally, play or fight, but they were fine. And he came home one day, and one of them hit the one and got the cat. He was genuinely surprised, because like, you know, they would kind of fuss at each other, but they never got crazy.
Right.
Like, one day they did. So.
They are dogs. Oh, fun. We're riding Sparkles every day, and when Hope was here, she fixed her. It's kind of weird like that. I don't know why, but she fixed her saddle and got her all the right straps that she can be safe on the saddle that she's got. And now I'm gonna make this weird round pin. Have you ever seen a fence made out of pallets? So with T-posts, and you just shimmy them all over the T-posts?
Okay. Do you have a T-post driver?
I do, and I have T-posts. I got plenty of them.
See, I got a T-post driver.
I have 2 of them, and I have okay. We're gonna be done with you, Mama. Every night at 7.
Good that horses and ponies and stuff like to have a job.
And she loves to work, and it's been kind of our fault. And she's just such a good fast pony that I have been hesitant to put Jessie on her without being able to cool her jets a little bit in a round pen. And so we got the saddle fixed, and now we're gonna go get I have what I need, just the labor for the round pen. Tell her I'm done, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. She's finishing up her foot right now.
Where are you at? Dinner is ready.
I'll give you a heads up when I pull up for you. Alright. Simon's a happy Peter. He's excited. She wanted me to warn her before I got home. That way,
Okay.
we can bring him outside so he pees downstairs. Because he just, poor little guy, he just can't help it.
You know, a lot of times they will grow out of that. That's not one that usually stays.
I know. And the big one. You've seen him.
River?
Yeah, River did that when he was little. But he doesn't do that. At least not gonna see.
So they're coming out Thursday. They might be getting a second poodle.
Awesome. I know she is. Another one.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to sell them yet because I'm still kind of shell shocked. But but I do have for adolescents, and she mentioned maybe picking up a rescue, and I was like, well, I've got adolescents. can tell he's spoiled. He's really got Titan's personality. He's skipped asking all the daddies. Rory's dad. So he's his grandpa's son right there. That boy, River.
The only thing I don't like about him
He's got a lot of will.
is
He doesn't sleep?
he
Oh.
So like Simon's great. Simon sleeps through the night, goes to bed, eats.
Is he like barking right?
It's someone who probably does
Alright, I'm gonna get out of this lady's hair. She wants to go home. I'll see you later. Okay, I'm leaving all my stuff because I'm coming back tomorrow. So Jesse, we're just gonna go make these towels. And that goes to the bus, please. And can you come and vacuum? The faster we get out, the better, because we can come and clean more tomorrow.
Mommy,
Yep.
and that trash under you I can take?
No, I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna leave it because we're coming back tomorrow. I'm trying to make decisions to get out fast.
And you
So-
already vacuumed?
All my food and my drinks to the bus, and then just get in the car. And I'm leaving my bag because I'm not grooming at home tonight. All. So I'm not taking any of that. I'm just taking this and this, please. Did you get my drink?
I'll grab it.
And this one. And this one. Okay, thank you very much. Turn it off. Whew, my mirror needs it, but I'll do it in the morning. Oh, time to go. Bye.